Hey guys, it's Danny and today I have new nails. Yeah, this is like my third new nail video that I have filmed in like 2 weeks. Because I've been doing new nails a lot. Basically, I'm trying to like do more videos, you know, try out more of my polishes, put out more like I guess reviews, because like I consider these to be reviews because I talk about like how I feel about the polish, showing off the color, you know, all that jazz. So I really like see these more as like reviews. But yeah, I want to do more of those and, you know, make sure I'm using what I have in my collection instead of just like buying a lot and then hoarding it like a dragon and then never using any of it. But so I'm trying to do that more. And I know like earlier last year in 2025, I was doing it where I was using like peel off base coat so I could like pop off my gels off of my glued on nails. And then I would like reuse the same nails, but I would have different ones. Slash, when I use regular nail polish on these like soft gel tips, I can use non-acetone nail polish remover to take it off, as long as it's not something like super glittery or like chunky where I would really need to like let the polish let the nail polish remover sit on them, because that will mess them up. But if it's just something I can take off with a few swipes, like a cream or like a light shimmer or something like that, I can actually take it off with regular nail polish remover and paint on them again. So these are the nails. And yeah, I'm doing that thing where like each hand is different. Again, I know I was doing that for a while and then I stopped, and then I'm doing it again. Now this is not going to be like an every time I do my nails, they're going to be different on each hand. Like I might do that, I might not. Oh my, oh, gracious, sorry. So I may not do that every time, but I might. It just depends on if I'm like making a set, if I'm trying out something different, you know, I don't know. It's just whatever strikes me. So anyway, and today's polishes are both by Mooncat, and B, obviously because they are both by Mooncat, they are both regular polishes. So I didn't use any gel this time. I decided I wanted to do regular nail polish for these nails because I haven't in a while used regular nail polish. Like I feel like I've only been using gels lately, and I know that's just because I've been getting a lot of gels lately, so I'm like, ooh, ah, and they're so pretty, and I love how, you know, I just stick my hand in the lamp and they're dry, as opposed to like regular nail polish that, you know, you have to let air dry for a while, and gel polish doesn't smell, you know what I mean, in my opinion. I mean, some of them have a weird stank. Like I have a top coat that freaking reeks. But it's a different kind of smell than like regular nail polish. And so it's a little bit better in my opinion. But a lot of my gels don't stink, especially like my Korean gels. I don't feel that those really smell that bad. But like I said, the one top coat I think it's Macart. That one freaking reeks. And I don't use it all that often. That's mostly for me to like seal in my swatches because it smells terrible and it's very, very thin and runny and I don't like it. But anyway, first up is this hand, and it is a thermal, and it is again by Mooncat, and it is called Sage Brush. Sage Brush. I always want to say Sage Bush, but it is brush. So if you hear me say Sage Bush any other time in this video, it is Sage Brush again. But that's just, for some reason, I want to say Sage Bush all the time. Obviously, this is a thermal. This is like the cold color, and the light green is the warm color. I really, really like this one. I like it because it has like a slight shimmer in it. And I really do like it. I like thermals a lot. I think they're fun. Um, they're just nice, you know, they're super fun, they're cute. I like both of the shades of green in this one so much. I like the color of both of these greens, right? And now I kind of want a polish that is just like this color, and then one that's like just this color, because they're both so gorgeous, and I think both would make great like standalone manis. Oh, I love this. This is 2 coats. In my opinion, and this is the same opinion I have when it comes to matte polishes, thermals always need at least 2 coats. Because, in my opinion, the first coat always looks like trash. It's the same with matte polishes. In my opinion, thermal polishes dry a little faster. Like they start to dry kind of quick. So as you're trying to like even it out and make it to where it's not patchy, it starts to dry and it pulls up, and then you get like weird little bleh. So I think the first coat is always super patchy, always streaky. The first coat for thermals to me always looks like trash. So it definitely needs another coat to like really even it out and smooth it out and make it look really, really nice. So there's a hair. So pretty. And again, I love these colors. On my other hand, I have this. And this color is so unique in my collection. Again, also by Mooncat, but it is called Firewall. And I'm pretty sure this polish is still available on the website. I don't think it's been discontinued. I think they're both still available. As far as I know, they're both still available. They're not like dearly departed or anything, which is the name she gives her ones that she discontinues. I can look though before I post this video, and I'll post it in the not in the comments, but in the description. I will say whether or not either one of these are discontinued. If I don't mention it, then they're still there. But I'll just have to look and see. But I love this color because like it is so unique. I don't think I have anything really like this in my collection, especially this color, because it's like an olive green with like a bronzy gold. Like it's got like brown in it and the green and the gold, you know what I mean? It's so pretty, and it's got almost like a metallic finish. Now, this is also 2 coats, and it also definitely needed the second coat because in my opinion, a lot of metallics need this too. They're kind of streaky, you know? Now, this one is actually super smooth. It was really nice. But if you look like super close, I don't know if you can really, maybe. If you look like super closely, you can kind of see brush strokes. But it was really smooth and a lot less, it wasn't like patchy or anything, but it was a little streaky, so I did a second coat. And also, the first coat was a little sheer. It really needed that second coat to like really make them nice and opaque, like I like. But it is like a chromy, metallic-y kind of finish, so it is a little streaky all the time. But this one was a really good one, and I just love all the different colors. Definitely not a normal polish I would have picked for myself. My husband actually picked this one out for me. So, I really like that. And then also, I guess I'm just going to mention this, I tried a new top coat. My husband actually put this in my stocking for Christmas. I know I never did like a what I got for Christmas like video. I planned on doing one, and then I never got around to it, and now I feel like it's been too long. But I don't know. I'll just, I guess, sprinkle them in here and there, I guess. Also, too, I'm waiting on a few, like, organizational things I bought, because my big Christmas presents that I had asked Santa for were organizational things, and I'm actually using one of them now because it's my new little work table. And I got, like a cart thing for my stuff. It's in my room. So maybe I'll do like a little, like a video. I don't think it'll be a short. I mean, I might do a short with it, but I'll do like a video where like I have it, like the camera flipped, and you can hear me talking, but you can't see me, and I'll like show you guys like all of my stuff, like my organizational things that I got, possibly. But anyway, my husband put this in my stocking. I actually put 2 of these in my stocking because he knows I'm always asking for top coat. Or not really asking for it, but he's like, he remembers that I always need top coat because I use it every single time I do my nails. And so he got me 2 of this one. This is the Sally Hansen Dries Instantly Top Coat. It really does dry really, really fast. It just says shake, gently apply 1 coat over dry nail color. That is literally all it says. Okay. It really does dry quick because I used it on top of these nails. It's not the most high gloss top coat I've ever had. But it's nice. It's not bad. It gives a good, it's a good top coat. Like I said, I've only used it this one time, so. And like I said, it really does dry really quick. Because I did the whole hand, and by the time I got to the pinky, I kind of like, and the thumb was pretty much dry. I mean, it wasn't like rubbing really hard on it dry, but it was like dry to the touch, like if you want like that, kind of like, So, it really did dry pretty quick. So that was kind of nice. It's a very thin top coat, as you guys can see, like, it's a very, very thin top coat. So be careful when you add it so it doesn't like flood in your cuticles and stuff. Because it's kind of, I don't want to say runny, but it's very thin. So if you use too much, it does have the potential to really flood the cuticles and get all over the place. And you don't want that. But yeah, not a bad little top coat. I'll use this up. And like I said, here's the sage brush one more time. And here's Firewall one more time. And I really enjoy these polishes. As I say in every video where I mention Mooncat, I love them. They are my favorite non-gel polish brand that you can still get. Because my favorite is Enchanted Polish, but they are no longer around. So Mooncat is my new favorite. And even if Enchanted Polish was still around, I think Mooncat might have knocked them off their number 1 spot. Anyway, so I don't know. But yes, Mooncat is my favorite non-gel polish brand. I highly recommend them to everybody. I do feel they're a teensy expensive, but they're between like $15 and $18 a bottle. But their colors are very unique. Their colors are very good. I have, at this point in time, I have 80 bottles of just Mooncat. And I love them dearly. And that doesn't include the top coats and the base coats either, because I don't count those. Trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to mention. Yeah, Mooncat's great. If you've been curious about them, I say do it. I also, if you do decide to shop at Mooncat, or if you just started shopping at Mooncat or whatever, sign up to be for the rewards program. It's different tiers, and you get points for purchases, you get points for leaving reviews, you get points on your birthday as a birthday gift. And do that because every month she has a list of rewards that you can get for a set amount of points. And sometimes those, she'll have like reward polishes. Sometimes she has other things, but it's usually just a couple of 4 or 5 polishes you can pick from that you can get for free, based on the amount of points you have. And sometimes, like right now, I know she has 3 what she calls, really called rare made polishes, and that is those are polishes you can only get through the rewards program. They do cost like 1,400 points each, and she has 3 of them up there right now. But the points never expire, so you can really, stack them up. If you have a lot, you can really collect them and save them up for stuff. So yeah, that's all my video, and I will talk to everyone later. Bye.